CBS 47 Fox 30 Action News Jax begins with breaking news.
Action News Jax following two breaking stories tonight. Right now, the search is on for a 5-year-old girl, Asia Myers, on the left. She and her great-grandmother were last spotted this afternoon going north in Georgia. Family last saw them yesterday in St. Augustine. But first, Urban Meyer is officially in Jacksonville. A live look now at TIAA Bank Field on the right, where Meyer is meeting with the now coachless Jags. On the left is the moment when he arrived at the bank in that black station wagon SUV vehicle you see right there. So far, the team has not made the official announcement that he's our next head coach.
We've been watching this every step of the way. Action News Jax covered Meyer's moves soon as he touched down in Jacksonville this afternoon. We have live team coverage for you tonight as the team looks toward what could become known as the Urban Era. We begin with Action Sports Jax Brent Martineau. Brent, this is just the beginning of major change for the organization.
No, absolutely. They have the #1 overall pick in the draft, but we knew it was going to be an offseason of change, and this is always the biggest move. Nothing energizes a fan base like a coaching change, well, unless you have the #1 pick and maybe getting Trevor Lawrence. So add the two together, and this is massive. Talked to somebody, the Jags ticket office today, said 5 times as many deposits. We'll get more on that story in just a bit, but that will give you an idea of the buzz. Let's talk more about Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer has won a ton at the college level. So the big question is, can he transition to the NFL? Can he win at the NFL level? There are 3 coaches that have won national championships in college and Super Bowls. Barry Switzer, Jimmy Johnson with the Cowboys, and Pete Carroll most recently with the Seattle Seahawks. And I think it's a good comparison to Pete Carroll because Meyer's going to be 57 years old. Carroll was 59 when he went from USC and took the job with Seattle. And he also was the man in charge. He helped hire the GM. Well, that's what's going to happen here in Jacksonville with Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer is going to be the central figure of this Jaguars organization. And I think it's something that the Jaguars organization needs. If he can follow the path of Pete Carroll with all that kind of success over the last decade in Seattle, we're on to something here in Jacksonville. Of course, it's been tracking this way the entire day. Quite frankly, it's been tracking this way the last week, but it's not official just yet. We do expect Urban Meyer to be the next head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we expect that to be official in the next couple of hours at the very least. I'm Brent Martineau, Action Sports Jax.
Meyer would become the 7th head coach in Jags team history. Tom Coughlin is the only coach in team history with a winning record. Mel Tucker, the coach with the shortest tenure. Fans are hopeful that Meyer will be the one to change the perspective of this struggling team.
We should be making the playoffs next year. We got the talent, we got the draft picks, we got the coach, we got the money. There's no reason why we can't make it.
Action News Jax. Ben Ryan spent the day talking to fans. He joins us live from TIAA Bank Field. And Ben, excitement is building about the upcoming season and seasons already.
Yeah, John Letitia, that's exactly right. And coming up short is something, unfortunately, the Jacksonville Jaguars were far too familiar with during the 2020 season. But even with that 1-15 record, fans are telling me with all that buzz that's going on right now, what's next is starting to feel like 2017 all over again.
We've never had this buzz besides 2017, and that was a one-time thing here.
Turning a living room into a Jags cave, John Fichter has high hopes for the Jaguars this season.
Playoffs or bust. I'm calling it right now. Playoffs or bust.
Fichter has been a season ticket holder for the last 7 years and seen plenty of ups and downs. Last season, 5 of the 15 Jaguars losses were within 7 points. With new faces in sight, Fichter says maybe those close losses turn into wins.
We should be making the playoffs next year. We got the talent, we got the draft picks, we got the coach, we got the money. There's no reason why we can't make it.
And longtime fan David Mendenhall says it's all coming together.
There can't get any more exciting than this. I can't wait for April to see what we do in the draft and be able to see what we can do in September when we get the team on the field.
Not even a snap has been played yet, and there's that much excitement. And coming up at 6, we spoke with the Jaguars spokesperson and a business owner on how all of this excitement makes an impact here in downtown. For now, reporting live in downtown Jacksonville, Ben Ryan, CBS 47, Action News Jax.
Now that the Jaguars appear to be sealing the deal on a new coach, Action News Jax investigates if the team will double down on its commitment to staying in Jacksonville. Action News Jax investigator Paige Kelton joins us live in the newsroom. So, Paige, the city would have to spend millions for that to happen.
That's right, Letitia, millions in taxpayer dollars to upgrade the stadium. Jags President Mark Lamping told us point blank the team and the other NFL owners won't even consider extending the team's stadium lease unless TIAA Bank Field is improved, and that doesn't come cheap. The Jags lease with the city expires in 2030. When we pressed the team on a possible extension, we were told the Jags won't talk about the lease or upgrades until the second quarter of 2023. That's 2 years from now. There will be a new mayor in town, also new city council members then. Now that the Shad Khan-backed plan to develop Lot J has failed, Team President Lamping says priorities have shifted.
There's three things we have to do. We have to put a better football team on the field. We have to come up with a long-term stadium solution. And downtown needs to realize more of its potential. That's not just Lot J.
Now, I reached out to the city to ask for comment about possible improvements to the stadium, how it could impact the Jaguars' future. The mayor's office did get back to me fast today, but didn't have anything to say about either. In the newsroom, Paige Kelton, CBS 47 Fox 30, Action News Jax.
All right, Action News Jax, your official Jaguars station, and our Jags coverage continues around the clock on actionnewsjax.com. To get those alerts when the Jags make that head coach announcement official, you will get it straight to your phone if you have the app. So just download the free Action News Jax mobile app.
Back to our breaking news in St. Johns County. Right now, the search is on for this 5-year-old girl on your left, Asia Myers, her great-grandmother, Lula Wise. Wise's home is on West 3rd Street in St. Augustine. We know both were last seen there yesterday. Deputies say they were spotted next at a convenience store on Phillips Highway in Jacksonville at 4 o'clock this morning. Deputies say that both were spotted near or along I-95 in Georgia this afternoon. Exactly how far north has not yet been released. Action News Jax, Ryan Nelson joins us live now from St. Augustine. And Ryan, family says that the great-grandmother is diabetic and that may play a role in the search.
John, I spoke to her grandson in the last 30 minutes. He tells me he's not sure if she had taken her diabetes medication, but tells me the family is not ruling out a possible medical episode as a factor in their disappearance. When we first got here, we saw a massive investigation underway. We can go ahead and show you what it looks like now. It has been scaled back, but there you see that brick house. That is Wise's home, and right in front of that is a St. Johns County cruiser and what we believe to be a detective's vehicle as well. Let's show you video of what this scene looked like when we first got here with our cameras. The Action News Jax Sky Vision drone gives us an aerial view of what that search effort looked like. We saw several detectives, squad cars, the mobile command unit, and the crime scene unit surrounding the block. And from the ground, we saw the K-9 unit searching the area, trying to pick up a scent in this investigation. Around 2:30 this afternoon, St. Johns County deputies told us the two were spotted near or along I-95 in the state of Georgia. Here are pictures of 86-year-old Lula Wise and 5-year-old Myers and the black car they're believed to be in. You'll also see a surveillance picture of the two at a convenience store on Phillips Highway in Jacksonville at about 4 a.m. Investigators tell us that Wise did make a purchase while she was at the store. And prior to the Georgia sighting, this was the last sighting, the last time that they had been spotted. And Action News Jax spoke to Wise's grandson, who is Meyer's uncle, about the search effort for their relatives. He says they're beloved members of this St. Augustine community.
My grandmother's been a very active citizen of St. Augustine since she's been here since the 50s. Civil rights activist, community activist, very active in the church. She's known throughout the city. My niece, 5 years old, active, joy to be around.
And FDLE has activated a missing child alert. St. Johns County deputies tell me the two have family in Georgia. They did not say where in Georgia that family is, but investigators say that they have reached out to law enforcement in the county where those relatives reside in the state of Georgia. Now, coming up all new at 6, Wise's grandson tells us about the last time he spoke to his grandmother. Reporting in St. Augustine, Ryan Nelson, CBS 47, Fox 30, Action News Jax.
I want you to take a look at your screen right now. Deputies say they are likely in a dark-colored Hyundai Sonata with the license plates NAJ-J74. If you see them or the car, please call police. We'll send you the latest information on the search on our free Action News Jax app.
The link to book the next round of vaccine appointments in Duval County, it is live right now. We posted that to our Action News Jax social media pages, so it's pretty easy for you to find. Let's get you caught up on the very latest. For the second day in a row, Florida reported 13,000 new cases. Duval reported 559, which is about 200 fewer than the day before. Action News Jax has live team coverage on the push from a local long-term care facility to get residents vaccinated and vaccine distribution in St. Johns County. We begin at the Prime Osborne Center with Lorena Inclan. And Lorena, a new statewide vaccine appointment system may soon become available.
And Tish is still in the works. It could take weeks. That's what was talked about today in Tallahassee. Of course, we're in front of the Prime Osborne, which is one of the sites that's run by the Department of Health. It's unclear if these new statewide system will include this site or if they'll need to expand to many others. That's still in the works. But in the meantime, the demand for the vaccines, they remain high. But the process to get those appointments also remains frustrating.
So far, more than 774,000 people have been vaccinated in Florida, according to the Department of Health. Of those, nearly 36,000 are from Duval County. To William Hallow's frustration, he's not one of them.
My wife and I, we're in our 80s, and we've been trying for weeks to get an appointment. And we haven't been able to do it.
And he's not alone. Action News Jax has reported on how difficult it's been for people to get an appointment. And whenever appointment slots become available, they're gone within minutes.
We've been trying and trying. You're supposed to, they change it every week at 5 o'clock, and we go on the computer at 5, and they're all booked. I don't understand that to save my life.
Leaders hope this new statewide appointment system can help bring some order to the frustrating process. But given the current track record of this vaccine distribution, not everyone is convinced it'll help.
Do you think this statewide appointment system will help?
No, I don't really think so, but I don't know.
You sort of believe it when you see it type of thing.
That's right, yes, ma'am. Well, we're going to try to get in anyway.
Got to keep trying to get in. That is the message from a lot of people who are trying to get those appointments. In the meantime, we'll keep you posted as soon as that statewide online appointment system goes live. Reporting live from La Villa, Lorena Inclan, CBS 47, Fox 30, Action News Jax.
And remember, appointments at the city-run Mandarin and Lane Wiley sites. You must be a Duval County resident, 65 years or older, a frontline medical worker, or a first responder. And you show up depending on your birth month. So today was for people born in July and August. And tomorrow, on Friday, you see there it's September and October. You can show up to try to get your vaccine. And Saturday is for November and December.
An entire portion of ActionNewsJax.com is dedicated to the vaccine, and it is tough to miss. Just click the COVID-19, the vaccine banner right there at the very top. You'll find county-by-county vaccine plans, quick links to make vaccine appointments, and videos with our medical expert, Dr. Michelle Aquino.